Good evening, everyone. My name is Tina Hewerman, and I am beyond excited to bring this call to you tonight. The topic that we are going to be talking about is fulvic acid, and I'm not going to give away too many details because I have some amazing speakers lined up that really deserve to talk about this and to have their voices heard and share their experiences with this. Because once you get done with this call, you're going to be like, when is this launching? When is this launching? When is this launching? Sadly, I was hoping to have a date by the time the call happened tonight, but I am not getting that. And let me turn off my music. There we go. Sorry. I did not get a date yet, but that is coming. That is an impending thing. It builds up the excitement for it because we're all so excited to be a part of this next stage, this breakthrough, this momentous growth within the company. And not only that, but to have the ability to help our friends on such an extreme high level. So let me do share screen real quick here and get over there. I almost hit end. Now that would have totally sucked. There we go. And let's see, how do we get that bigger? There we go.
Tina, I think you got muted again.
Yep. Okay. There we go. Someone must have hit mute all. That's okay. Not a problem. I'm used to glitches and I'm okay with it. So welcome to tonight's special product call about a little thing called fulvic acid, brought to you by HB Naturals. HB Naturals do plants, not pills. Our approved manufacturing product facilities typically hold one or more of the following certifications. One of the reasons we planted our flag with this company was because of these certifications that you see right here. Quality ingredients begin with pure raw ingredients. That is dirt. And to have a formulator and an owner like Paula and Alexandria as the leaders for this, I can guarantee you that this product that we are about to launch and make history with is going to be better than anything else on the market because of their dedication to pure quality ingredients. I do need to state that these statements have been made in this meeting. The website or any HB Naturals literature presentation have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. Heart Body Naturals products are not intended to diagnose, prevent, treat, or cure any disease. The information on our website, in literature, and in presentations is not intended as medical advice and is not intended to replace the relationship you have with your primary healthcare physician. Any decisions you make about your food or supplement choices should be made with the one-on-one help of a qualified healthcare provider. If you have medical conditions, see your physician of choice before starting the program. First off, I want to thank the Detox Divas, our hostesses, Landy, Michelle, and Jessica. You guys have been an absolute joy, and I'm so thankful that you have been a part of this and bringing this format of education to our clients and everything. Landy, do you have anything to say real quick before we get into the speaking section of this?
That was me that muted you. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
That's all.
Okay.
I was trying to let people in. They're flying in so fast.
Let's go. First, I want to talk about, I want to introduce Megan, I want to introduce Chelsea, and I want to introduce my dear friend, Tanya King. All three of these women are powerful women who have got such amazing stories and insights to share on fulvic minerals, humic minerals, and how they are going to impact your life. I am actually going to stop share right now, and I am going to go find Miss Megan. Let's see.
Hello, right here.
Oh, there you go. I'm going to pin your video and remove mine. Megan, I would love for you to share about your experience and what is it that you want to share tonight about fulvic minerals?
Sure, we are going to be going through the basics of fulvic humic acid. I had not heard about fulvic until last summer when it entered my life, and it absolutely changed everything for the better. And ever since then, I have been talking about fulvic humic minerals and what they can do for you. So I'm going to be doing a demo for you today. I'm going to give you a little background on what fulvic humic acid is, what it can do for you, what it's comprised of, where does it come from, etc. So I'm just going to jump right into the background of it, if that's okay with you, Tina.
Yeah, please go right ahead. Okay. I'll go ahead and mute myself.
Great. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little demo for you guys today so you can see what this looks like in water. So this is a black powder here. This is the fulvic humic acid. And try to get this up to the screen. You can see it spreading out in the water here. It does this magical little looking dance. So fulvic humic acid comes from plant matter that's decomposed over thousands of years. These are naturally occurring substances found deep in the Earth's soil that are created as a result of millions of microbes breaking down decaying matter during a process called humification. So these fulvic complexes are hundreds of times smaller than living cells, and they are amazingly absorbable by them. So you'll see this just sort of fills out on its own very fastly there, and you can see that it's very organic and living as it kind of mushrooms out there in the water. So it's important to note that fulvic acid has the unique ability to enhance, potentiate, and increase absorption of many other compounds. So this includes vitamins, herbs, superfoods, foods, minerals. So fulvic humic acid is the perfect complement to everything we already have here at HBN. So we'll go into a little bit of the details of that in a second, but basically all of the vitamins and the superfoods and the herbs and minerals that we're already getting from these amazing whole food based organic HBN products, they're all going to be emphasized and increased in their benefits. So just a basic rundown of fulvic humic acid. It contains over 80 beneficial nutrients, and that includes 70 plus trace minerals. It has one of the highest rates of naturally occurring electrolytes, so it's going to help with the electricity. We are electric beings, right? So it helps with the electricity in our cells, and that's going to help with our energy as well. It is full of antioxidants, prebiotics, probiotics, amino acids, enzymes, and more. So it's called a miracle molecule for a reason. So my focus today is going to be on mineral content and how this helps with your nutrient absorption. So in the last 100 years alone, our soil has been depleted of 85% of its nutrient content and minerals. So what does that mean for us? Well, even if you're eating a very healthy diet full of salads and greens, we are not getting the minerals in our diets that we used to even a century or two ago. So for example, one orange in 1980, to get the same amount of nutrient content of it, we have to have 8 oranges today. The same goes for apples. I think it's about 20 years ago, one apple for the same iron content, we had to have 40 apples today. So that just goes to show you what we are no longer getting from our soil, we're no longer getting in our plants. And that is when fulvic humic acid comes in with its 80 plus minerals. On top of its just to backtrack, why do we no longer get this from our soil? Well, this can be due to many things, from modern day farming practices to pesticides, chemical fertilizers, and more. And that has just happened more and more over time, that our soil isn't healthy anymore, a lot of it. So much of our body's functions rely on these minerals. Our vitamins work better when we have sufficient mineral content as well. So another thing to note is that fulvic humic acid actually bonds to the nutrients in your cells, and it carries up to 60 times its molecular weight of those nutrients straight into your cells. So again, you're doing good, you're already getting those vitamins, this is going to help it get to your cells and help amplify the effects of everything you're already doing right. So that's just a little bit of the background on fulvic humic acid and just talking about the mineral content, and Chelsea's going to take it away in a minute with even more science and fun. And I do encourage you to go look up on Google as well, and peer-reviewed studies. There's so much information about fulvic humic acid and the health benefits. For me, personally, I got on this about last summer, and like I said, it changed my life. I had a history of just basically, without using any medical terms, I was feeling very run down, tired all the time. There was days I was bedridden for 20 hours, had a lot of discomfort in my joints and my muscles, and really just kind of had lost that motivation for life. And within a couple weeks, some people feel it immediately. For me, it was within a couple weeks of being on this, it was like a light bulb went off in my brain, and the mental clarity was back, and my energy was better than ever, and my brain fog was gone, and my memory was better. And so it gave me that zest for life again. That can be due to so many things with its benefits. One other thing that fulvic humic acid does is it increases the oxygen to your cells. So not only is that going to make you feel more energized, but it's also going to help with your workouts in the gym. I was able to go run a mile for the first time in many, many years without stopping, and that was a big milestone for me. So those are just a few of my benefits and a few of the benefits behind it, and I'll let Chelsea take it away now to give a bit more of a rundown on the benefits. I think you're still muted.
There we go. Okay, let me get to Miss Chelsea. Thank you. Chelsea. And okay, you are unmuted. Now I got to find you to, hold on here. Let's see. How do I spotlight you? Go ahead and speak, Chelsea.
Hi, Tina. Hi, everyone. My name is Chelsea, and I'm going to be sharing some of the benefits of fulvic and humic acids, as well as a short testimony. I learned about fulvic in 2014 from a very well-known holistic doctor, but my journey with fulvic and humic didn't start until the spring of 2021, when it also changed mine and my family's life. So some bullet points of fulvic and humic are that it takes minerals and makes them bioavailable, so it makes them work with your body for your body much better. It has a binding affinity that can carry out 60 times its weight in impurities. And as a chelator, it helps remove those impurities from the body. It helps remove harmful free radicals. It helps protect against EMFs. It neutralizes radiation and reduces and eliminates its effects on the body. And again, I'm not making any medical claims, but this powerful mineral just has such amazing and incredible benefits. It's almost impossible to list them all. Personally, the benefits of fulvic and humic are many, especially for my family. My dad, who has a life-threatening blood condition, he suffers from abnormal blood values. And after starting his fulvic regimen, after having several blood draws, his blood values returned to normal. And the medical community told him that they probably would never, ever return to normal. And that's just the way it was supposed to be. So now his blood values are all within normal range. And that is just a miracle in and of itself. Secondly, my son was born with a complex birth defect that required him to have 12 plus surgeries. He is G-tube fed and vomited multiple times a day, as well as had many other complications due to his condition. And since he started the fulvic, he's been able to eat by mouth, which he couldn't do before. He was not medically cleared to do that. As well, he still is G-tube fed as well. But his vomiting has significantly decreased, and other negative health factors have been alleviated. So, you know, for my family alone, those are just two samples, but we have just benefited so greatly from this amazing molecule. So that's my little testimony.
That is absolutely fantastic, Chelsea. Thank you so much. Let's see. Okay, next up, we have Miss Tanya, and we need Tanya to unmute. You guys hold on to your hats because this is about to get really amazing. Tanya, can you go ahead and speak? Let me go to gallery and find you.
Hi, Tina. Hi, everybody.
Thanks
for having me tonight.
Girl, I'm so excited for people to understand the power of this powder and share the experience. And those two did really well. So you have a little bit more than 7 minutes for yours.
Yeah.
I'll just kind of let you know when we're running close. So go ahead. Let's start from where we fell in love.
Okay, I'll actually try to be pretty quick. So Megan and Chelsea, Tina, we all pretty much started together, and that's kind of our core group. Our stories are similar in so many ways and so fantastic, and really we watched each other's lives miraculously change. I was on Fulvic I did it for 136 days straight. And I can tell you that every single one of those days, I saw at least, I don't know, like countless miracles, but I would say one at least on every day. So in my life, to see 136 miracles happen day after day because of these minerals is something that you have to share with the entire world. When these ladies came into my life, Tina was already in my life. She had actually watched gosh, we had watched each other's journey through grief and health issues. By the time Fulvic ended up on my doorstep, Tina had sent it to me. My organs were failing. I would not a year ago be able to have this conversation with you because I could no longer speak fluidly. And tonight, if I slow down, it's because I'm still battling inflammation on my brain. However, a few days after starting this, my brain started opening up. Okay, let me go back a little bit. I have 20 different ailments. 2 of those are without cures, and one of them I'm the only person so far documented with. And that one is that I metabolize no pharmaceuticals known to man and very few supplements. And so for me, I can only try one thing at a time. And if it doesn't work, it will never work. And then we go to the next one. So literally Fulvic saved my life, but it's also been the only thing that has worked for me, period. So by the time it came to me, at that time I had lost all of my childhood memories. I had not been present with my husband for about a year and a half. I was immobile, I was bedridden, and I was completely dependent on him for everything, to make decisions for me, to help me shower, to get to the bathroom, to eat, to cook. And we had found out that I was not metabolizing. So at that time, we had gone cold turkey. So I was going through withdrawal. I was miserable, and I had this little bag of dirt. And I was at the point where I would try anything. So I did. I didn't do. I wasn't like everybody else. I wasn't like Chelsea. I wasn't like Megan. Like, I did no research. I didn't care what it was. I took these minerals and stuck them in a foot bath, and that was, and the rest is history. Because after just one foot bath and one experience with these amazing minerals, it started to change my life. I don't know if anyone has gone through withdrawal or anybody suffers from loss of memory or cognitive issues, but withdrawal and not being able to control your mind and your body is scary for anybody. The next day, I was able to start to think just a little bit. There was just a sliver of light. It wasn't much, but it was hope, right? And that's all we're looking for, is just a second chance, a third chance. The following day after that, I slept for the first time in maybe a year. 3 hours, that was it, 3 hours straight, but it was 3 hours. The day after that, I made it down the stairs on my own. You know, it was these things that progressed in my life little by little, that miraculously got us to where we are, where I can talk to you about it in a full sentence. I remember 2 weeks into it, my husband, we laughed and we were talking, and literally both of us just started crying, because I had forgotten what it sounded like to laugh. And my husband looked at me and said, I never thought I would see my wife ever again. And honestly, we really thought that was it. In my 40s, I was going to be forever dependent. And then all of a sudden, within 2 weeks, I went from being unable to present with my husband just a little bit, and every day got better. And I've been able to witness and share this product and watch, like Chelsea, I saw her son. I've seen all of her children prosper. I saw them play. I saw them laugh. I've seen her children that could not eat food, right? I've seen Megan go from being both of us, because we've gone through similar things where we were isolated and full of anxiety, depression, and the inability to move forward. And she became top in our company. The same with Chelsea, and Tina is the one that really introduced this to us. So us coming together as a team, these three women, that have literally, we have watched each other go from bedridden, hopeless, prayerful, but without any other option for ourselves or our families, suddenly have things turn around. Tina hasn't spoken tonight, but I've watched her go through grief, and this saved her life. It saved, she's a mom again, she's a grandmother again, she's present. And these are just small little glimpses into, imagine 70 trace minerals. It's dirt, literally, y'all, that we have just not had in our bodies, that our bodies need, that literally allow our bodies to be able to operate the way they should naturally with an eighth of a teaspoon, with a 16th of a teaspoon. I don't know. I have so much to share with you all, and I can't do it in 5 minutes. So
I know.
If you all have questions for me, you can reach out to me. We have so many stories for you.
We do, and I can't wait for them to hear their own. Let's back up. I want to ask you one thing. So prior to Dirt, you were pretty much bedridden and
Yes.
in a very dark place.
Yes.
What, towards the end of you taking that, what is something that you accomplished on vacation walking on the beach?
So I went from not being able to walk 100 steps all day to, within 2 months, I walked 12,700 steps.
That, when I saw you do that made me cry. Like it's
Yep.
such a blessing to have this ability to just make people be present, like you said, and have that relationship with your husband. I am so excited about all of this, and just everyone, like you people on the call, just to have you try this. I'm so excited. And Megan, I was going to do this too. So it truly is. And here's something else about this. So as Megan and Chelsea both talked about, it helps remove toxins. And I poured this at a trade show one time in a plastic cup. The dirt did not dissolve. It stuck to the plastic. Think about what that does inside of your body with all of the things that we're exposed to on a daily basis. It's absolutely amazing. I saw a comment in there, and we will get more information for you on exactly how to take this. Because we don't have all the details yet. They're working feverishly around the clock trying to get this out for us. But because it's coming, we wanted to make sure that we got people the chance to get on board with us and grow teams, grow our businesses, help our customers. And for our customers on here, we cannot wait to bless you with this magic dirt. Remember when you were little, you fell down, you skinned your knee, your mom said, rub some dirt on it, you'll be fine. There's gospel in that. Dirt is amazing. And I'm so excited to bring this to you guys and to share what we know so that you can grow and you can expand. So with that, Tanya, thank you so much for sharing that. I think half the room was crying. We've got close to 100 people on this call. Megan, you are so insightful. I love your testimony. I love seeing you come back to life. Chelsea, thank you, thank you, thank you. And Miss Landy, thank you. And Michelle for bringing this ability to share products to the world, because we are a global company and we are going to grow so quickly, so fastly, and I can't wait to watch your stars shine. Landy, do you have anything you want to say?
Yes, I just want to say, wow. I mean, like, I really finally get it, Tina, why you have been so incredibly excited about all of this. And I cannot wait. Y'all, I am so excited. Megan, Chelsea, Tanya, thank you guys so much. You did literally have me in tears, Tanya, especially. I was over here like, oh my goodness. I do want to announce we have team events coming up. In May, we have a team event in Atlanta. And in June, we have a team event in Tampa, Florida. So be sure and check HBN Supreme for the Atlanta event and Team Rockstars for the Florida event. And we also have a liver cleanse that starts tomorrow. So join our HBN Slimmer and Detox group, please, for all of that. I'm super excited to do that liver cleanse again. And right after this call, we have Coach Marcus Jones, Biz Op call. So jump on that when we're done here. And that's really all I have, guys.
Oh, yep. One more thing too. I see someone on the call that says, where do you get it? T. Harris, when we have the availability to start shipping this, you will get a hold of whoever invited you to this call. And they will make sure, just let them know, say, I want on your list when the Fulvic is launched, because it is seriously going to change your life. So with that, cheers.